Oh, golly, it took me a while to decide what I was going to talk about this morning. And I know that there was one thing that was persistently coming up, and and it's in fact the reason why I'm wearing this. This is such a gorgeous top, and I've had it for many years, like decades. I bought it many moons ago in Hong Kong at one of the markets that they have, or they used to have. Um, and it's remained with me all these years. I don't wear it often. Um, I reserve it for certain occasions, but it is still in perfect mint condition. And, it's just a beautiful, gorgeous little top. And I just wanted to, you know, to wear and feel the beauty and the sweetness and the gracefulness of it, which is how I always feel when I wear it. And also to celebrate how well it's preserved itself. Um, just utterly gorgeous. I know that's what I wanted to talk about, and interestingly enough, it reminds me of something that I was thinking about as I was making my way home. Um, you know, at dusk, I'd gone for a walk when there was still a bit of daylight, and by the time I'd decided I wanted to return, it had turned quite dark. And along the way, this thought came to my mind about how there are some people, we're living at a time when the impact of technology is just so pervasive, and it's so profound in what it can do. So I was thinking of people who are already thinking and maybe have made plans to travel to other planets. you know, um, in fact, I heard someone that I have been lately watching a little bit more than usual. I just chanced upon him. His name is David Choe. I don't know whether that's the right way to say his last name, or is it just Cho, Choe. He's an artist, American Korean, or a Korean American artist. And you know, I've just enjoyed his rough and ready and kind and generous and sweet and troubled. I mean, talk about the range of human emotions. He captures all of that um, in his videos. Sometimes through his art, and sometimes through some outrageous things that he does. There is a dog barking out there. I don't know if you can hear it. A dog who's usually very quiet. So something must be bothering him today. There must be something out there that's really bothering him. Anyway, I'll try to continue. So, um, what was I saying? Yeah, David Choe and his art and the way he expresses himself, and the way he encourages. He's had a very troubled background, which I suppose is one of the reasons why he's able, and has traversed the such, a breadth and depth of human emotions. And one of the things that he said in a video of his that I watched recently was, he said, "I've got the money to go to Mars, but I don't want to." And so, and I was thinking to myself as I was walking back home yesterday evening, that the human race is at a point where we have, the amazing possibilities that technology offers us, where it is possible to travel to other planets. Some people are very actively in the process of doing that. And then when you scale that down to how people are living these days, we've got smart homes where everything, all devices, appliances, and are controlled by an app that you can use remotely. And it can turn your oven off or on at a certain time. It can turn lights on. It can play music. I don't know. I think it's up to your imagination, I guess, to what extent you use it. And all this can be done remotely. So that's where it is. And then you have somebody like David Cho, and others, who are choosing to live the slow life or the relatively technology-free life, where they are cutting down the amount of time that they spend on their devices, or literally moving into places and spaces where they can be free from a lot of the fast world technology, a lot of the automated technology, where you literally have to start a fire in order to cook a meal. You literally have to maybe grow your own food, or go fishing for it. That's where we're at. And as I was thinking about this on my walk back, I was wondering, where would I position myself? I know that I love technology and what I can do with it, limited as it is. I know that, and I really appreciate it. I, use technology a lot, and I'm always looking at, other more creative ways of using technology. And at the same time, and this brings me back to this outfit, and that is, I don't want to be wasteful. I don't want to keep consuming, although there are some beautiful things to consume. But I also appreciate preserving things, not just because I'm trying to be frugal, but because there's value in them, and I really don't need more stuff or different stuff. And having said that, there's also this feeling that I have that it's good to keep up with what's going on in the world. So if technology is moving, to be able to keep up with that, and to, because that's, I believe, part of our human evolution. It is very much intrinsic to our, or integral to our human evolution, I think. So that's where I'm at my thinking, that I enjoy and appreciate both ways of being in the world. And I guess, okay, here's where, and this is literally happening now, that I've come to this realization for myself, that ultimately, really, what matters, what I want, how I want to make decisions, I want them to be made from a place of openness and freedom and love, rather than from any kind of fear or belief system of shoulds that dictate to me, moralistically, what I should or shouldn't do. I'd prefer to come from love every time. Doesn't mean that I always am successful in doing that, but that's where I'd like to make every decision of mine. What do you think? For yourself, I mean. Or you can even comment about what I think. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. So feel free to share something in the comments. And meanwhile, wherever you are, whatever time of day or night it is for you, I really want to wish you all the joys of life, in whatever shape and form they come. And I want to also wish you deep and enduring peace. Bye for now.